they like Rodney Dangerfield or what, huh? I'll tell you, what a crowd. Hey, what do you say we bust up this joint? Next week after the fire. I'll tell you, it's nice to be up here in Salem. I've been working these tough Italian joints. I was at Tony's, formerly Vinzo's, formerly Nunzio's. This Nunzio was tough. He asked me one time if I wanted to go hunting. I said I'm game, and he shot me. I got a buddy of mine, he's half Italian, half Polish. He wants to beat up somebody, and he forgot who. I'll tell you, with me, nothing's easy, you know? All right, last week I looked up my family tree. I found out I was a sap. I looked up my gay cousin. He was under the fruit section. Well, he went to London. He found out Big Ben was only a clock. With me, nothing's easy, you know? My kids give me no respect. I got 3 kids, one of each. And I told my daughter one day, you'll have kids of your own. She said, yeah, you too. I tell you, my daughter had a rough in high school. Why, in her class picture, they took it horizontally. Why, in driver's training class, it took her 6 weeks just to learn how to sit in the front seat. And my son's no bargain either. You know, he goes to a school that's rough. I'm telling you, tough. How tough was it? I'll tell you, the school was so rough, and his high school newspaper, they had an obituary column. Why, in English, they ask someone comes after a sentence, he says you make an appeal. Well, after we sacked on our high school football team, after we sacked the quarterback, we went after his family. I tell you, I get no respect at all. Even my dog doesn't give me any respect. His favorite bone is in my leg. Last week I got my dog to go in the paper 4 times. Twice I was reading it. My wife gives me no respect either. What a cook my wife is. At my house, we pray after we eat. She told me to take out the garbage. I said, you cooked it, you take it out. I tell you, I think my wife's cheating on me. Every time I go home, the parrot says, click out the window. I got in the cab last week. I said, where can I get some action? He took me to my house. Are you kidding me? My wife wants to make love in the back seat of my car, and she wants me to drive. I tell you, I got no luck with women. I had a blind date last week. I said, you're going to hate yourself in the morning? She said, I hate myself now. I tell you, with me, nothing's easy, you know? I went out looking at cars last week. You ever notice when you go to a car lot, the salesman says, she's a wonderful car, she's a beautiful car. I had a car and a woman are a lot alike, and I know why. How many times on a cold morning when you really need it, she won't turn over? And the salesman told me I could take my family out every Sunday for a push. He tried to sell me the perfect second car, a tow truck. I'm all right now, but last week I had a rough. I went to my doctor. You know my doctor, Dr. Vinavubas. I told him, Doc, every day I wake up, I look in the mirror, I want to throw a whoop. What's wrong with me? He goes, I don't know, but your eyesight's perfect. I asked him, what should I do about getting old? He gave me a gun. I got no luck with doctors, so I went to my psychiatrist. I asked him, Doc, what's my trouble? He said, you're crazy. I said, I'd like a second opinion. He goes, all right, you're ugly too. He told me to lay on the couch face down. I'll tell you, with me, nothing's easy, you know? You know what my trouble is? I get no respect at all. That's my trouble. When I was a kid, I got lost at the beach. I was screaming, help, help. The lifeguard rode over and said, all right, kid, keep it down, keep it down. When my rich aunt died in her will, I owed her $20. That would mean nothing, Cece, you know? Are you kidding me? I was an ugly kid growing up. I worked at a pet store. People kept asking how big I'd get. And my old man never played games with me. He always told me to go out in the backyard, play hide and go screw yourself. Why, whenever we played tag, he always drove. I used to ask him, how do I get my kite in the air? He told me to run off a cliff. I had a rough childhood. You know, when I was born, the doctor told my mother we did everything we could, but he pulled through anyways. But I tell you, it would be nothing, Cece, nothing. Why, my uncle's dying wish he wanted me in his lap, he was in the electric chair. When I was a kid, I got lost at the beach. I asked the lifeguard, can you help me find my parents? He goes, I don't know. There's so many places they can hide. You've been a good crowd.